What one movement is so important to your triceps and your bench that it's gonna take one of the strongest guys on the planet 3 videos to show you all the variants? It's Chad Aichs talking JM Press, and the experience starts right now. What is going on? My name is David Barr. If you're looking to get bigger, faster, stronger, get leaner, go longer, hit that subscribe and then the little bell so you don't miss the latest tips and tricks. Today, we got Chad Aichs, one of the strongest guys on the planet, talking JM Press. This is big for your bench, big for your tries. If you are a subscriber, stay tuned to the end because I got your next step to optimize your muscle growth and especially your strength. It's Chad Aichs. I'm gonna shut up and let him take over right now.
All right, Chad Aichs back at you, American Iron Gym. Today, I want to talk about the inner head of your tricep. If you want a big bench, that's where all the power is going to come from. It's not this nice looking horseshoe little thing right out here. It's all this meat right in here. In my bench training, I focus a lot on doing things that will work that inner head. And one of my favorite movements is called the JM press. This is a movement that J.M. Blakely came up with probably 7 or 8 years ago. If you don't know who he is, he was an amazing bench presser, breaking world records in various body weights from the low 200s up to the super heavyweights. Now this is one of those exercises where there's been many variations and many versions started from it. I've found 3 versions that I really like, that I've made a lot of progress with, and I'm going to split this into 3 parts where I'll go over each one individually. I rotate them all through my program, switching back and forth. Each one has this kind of its own little thing that I like about it over the other ones. So first I'm going to start with what's probably the more traditional version and the version you would probably see do what JM originally started with. Okay, for this movement you're going to lay flat on the bench. You're going to grab somewhere about a shoulder width grip on the bar. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and take it down just about somewhere between neck and clavicle and stay in that straight line. And the important thing that you want to do is you're going to take your wrist, and as you come down, you're actually going to bend them like this. So it's going to look kind of like this right here. And this is not going to be a movement you're going to want to use a huge amount of weight with, especially when you first start. It's going to be more important to stay in control and put the bar where you want. Another thing is you want to keep the elbows at a 45-degree angle, not way out here. You want them in at a 45 like this. So I'm going to lay down, get somewhere around a shoulder width grip, come up over my clavicles, and I'm going to come down just about until it stops. You'll get to a point where it'll stop, and I'm going to come back up. So it's going to be just like this. I guess I tend to go a little more than tighter than a 45-degree angle, but that would be the angle that you're originally shooting for. Okay, for this first version of the JM press, remember, as you come down your hand, you're going to bend your wrist like this, and up straight, down, this, down. Try to keep the elbows at a 45-degree angle. The heavier it gets, the harder it gets, you're going to want to flare out. That's about it for that. I use this movement as a supplemental tricep work. So basically on my bench press day, it's bench press. Then I move right into this lift. Give it 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps of a solid effort. Don't go crazy, pay more attention to your technique. Kind of go as heavy as you can without letting your elbows flare real bad. You should feel a lot of that right in through here, in through your inner head of your tricep. It's a good movement, give it a try.
So I'll be sure to link to other videos in this series once I publish them, but for now, your next step to optimize your strength, especially for your bench, your next step is going to be checking out the prehab video that Chad did. I'll link to that in the top right and the description. Do not miss this one, it will save your shoulders. Big thanks to Chad Aichs. Check out his Instagram and his blog on EliteFTS. I'll link to those in the description. They are awesome. Real quick, we want to hear from you. What questions do you have for Chad about bench, jam, press, whatever it is, let us know in the comments below. On behalf of Chad Aichs, I'm David Barr. Thanks for watching. And until next time, raise the bar.